Welcome everybody to the 5 anime of the week. If you are brand new to the game, well, first of all, you like my desktop? Yeah, it's pretty cool this week, I think. Anyway, if you are brand new to the game, it is very simple. We go on the website that is called My Anime List. It is a huge database that has about 10,000 anime in it. It's a rough approximation. I didn't count them myself. Either way, we go on said website and pick 5 at random, and then we talk about them. It's very self. You'll get it as we go through. You don't need a degree in randomness to understand how this game works. Let's just pick the very first one and hopefully get something interesting. And hopefully, it's gonna be one of those week again. Yosuga no Sora. Fun beginning to this video. It's an anthology of a harem story where the main character gets... It's a format called Omnibus, where the main character gets with every single girl, but the episode where he gets with one, it kind of gets forgotten by the next girl that comes in. It starts off innocent enough, and then it ends with his twin sister. Let's play the clip, and you get to decide whether you want to watch the weirdness out of this one. Let's play the clip.
クラナガ。あいつが委員長だから何でも聞きなさい。お、どうも。
Entry number 1, Yosuga no Sora. Alright, so I did cover some major aspects of the show, including how it's handled. Omnibus format is an episodic approach that divides the anime in arcs. You could splice around and still end up with a similar experience. The story focuses on Haruka, the main guy character, and his various conquests with the ladies, while on the sideline, his sister watches him go with jealousy. Eventually, the sister gets her turn as well, and I'll leave it to your morality to decide whether that's a good thing or not. Production-wise, the anime is alright, delivers on the lewd aspect, and the soundtrack is surprisingly quite moving. It's pretty good at delivering a shock factor feeling. I'll give it a 7 out of 10, and if you want to check it out, it's available on crunchyroll.com/misty, but you will need an account to watch it since it's a show they consider 18+. Just food for thought.
ありがとう、クラナガさん。
いえ、こんなこと別に。
Not gonna lie, I didn't expect to kick off this month with this kind of mindset. So let's see if we can salvage it. And Karis, all right, this is a very interesting selection. Karis is it's an OVA that aired in the mid 2006, was it? 2005 to 2007. It's a very interesting story, kind of underrated. Not a lot of people have seen it, so I highly recommend you give it a chance. Because if you're into like underground show, this is one that really delivered and made an interesting story. But if I recall correctly, it had a lot of CG in it, and I know that's a turnoff for some people. I'm not sure if I'm thinking about the right anime, but let's play the clip and see if I was right. So let's just go to the clip. Entry number 2, Karas. So yeah, I went ahead and rewatched a few episodes to make sure I remembered it correctly, and I did. The show has a pretty heavy cut between CGI and 2D. If that's a turnoff from the gate, just don't bother. The story, while good, won't be enough to get you through these uncanny moments. If you enjoyed 3D like I do, then stick around for the story is pretty great. In a world where the human realm and the demon overlaps each other, Karas has overlooked the two to make sure they wouldn't cross. But after seeing how the human make light of demon, Karas decides to unleash hell upon them. It's a fascinating story about not taking things for granted. If you like rare shows, I suggest you try this one out. You might find it as captivating as I did. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 and hope you'll consider it. Alright, so we got a mixed bag. It turned out to not gonna be one of those that just gonna delve into mindless blubber of garbage. And yet again, you proved me wrong, senpai. You proved me wrong once more. This is a hentai. We have a no hentai policy, so random again. Random again. Megaton Q. It's not even out. We're gonna roll the dice a bunch time. Let's see if we can get something. Fate Kaleid. This is based on the Fate Kaleid, which I guess I could talk about. Fate Kaleid is part of the universe of the Fate Stay Night franchise, which is very good. If you do not know in which order to watch them, I made a video called Chronexia. You can possibly check it out if you would like to know where to start. Fate Kaleid, however, is kind of a standalone side one that you can just start whenever, and it's a good comedy. It's a kind of parody of the whole universe, and eventually it becomes kind of serious on its own. But yeah, this is the third season. It started off with, well, obviously the first season. Smart ass. Anyway, here's the clip and let's talk about it. Entry number 3, Fate Kaleid. Fate Kaleid is a particular anime I don't think I can fully recommend to everyone. While it is a clever piece, a lot of elements will fall flat if you have not seen the original Fate franchise. If you did, and have been putting this show aside because it seemed girly, this is where I can hopefully change your mind. The show is a clever parody of the franchise and eventually evolve into being a full-fledged standalone title of its own. When now about 4th season, you can really tell there's a reason for its success. That doesn't take it away from catering to the most basic instincts sometimes with girls kissing each other. But if it's for you, you can check it out on crunchyroll.com/Misty. I'm a pretty big fan of the Fate franchise, so I'll give this one a 9 out of 10, but that's a very personal and biased score. Take it how you want.
いや、それは楽しみだけど。楽しみ？今妹の水着を楽しみだと言いました？ロリコン。
Alright, we kind of have a bounce back in the loot zone. Let's see if we can bring back the pendulum on the cool side of things. And alright, cool. This is a good show that I never had a lot of chance to talk about. Aki Dearest, my good friend, is really fond of this anime. Kurage Hime is, translate to Princess Jellyfish, is a really good anime for adult. Maybe teenagers would like it if you're on the mature side, because it tackles a lot of adult issues, and the characters are very endearing as well. So let's play the clip. This one, we're gonna call it number 4, as we are at number 4.
暮らした月に弱い18。ただいま渋谷より無事生還いたしました。君殿、よくぞご無事で。
Entry number 4, Princess Jellyfish. Princess Jellyfish is one of those anime people generally put aside forever, and then when they finally exhaust everything, they keep putting it aside because they don't think it'll ever be that good. Well, let me tell you, if you enjoy Welcome to the NHK, Nana, or Bokura wa Mina Kawaiso, you'll be in good company. Princess Jellyfish tells the story of an awkward college student who has an obsession about jellyfish. One day, while she was trying to rescue one from a pet store, she meets with a standout girl who seems to have it all together at first sight, and their relationship develops in a very interesting bond. The anime is pretty short with only 11 episodes on the clock, but you'll be glad you actually watched it in the end. It's worth a 9 out of 10, maybe that or the clip can convince you to try it out. Hopefully. I mean, what else do you have to do this Friday night?
これ貸してくれる？昨日も朝まで遊んでたから眠ってさ。
この似合わなさ、神の領域。
I mean, we got a little bit of everything so far. We got the lewdness, and then we got some action, and we bounced that back with a little bit of everything. A good all-rounder with Fate Kaleid and Kuragahime, which is a more adult one. So I think there's something for everyone. And Tegami Bachi is a good way to wrap it all up. Again, I'd say it falls more on the adult side. Maybe not. No, I think it has a lot of potential for teens as well. The story, if I recall correctly, is about an deliverer, mail delivery guy. It has letters delivered. Yeah, I remember correctly. And It was really good, but it's one of those anime that just doesn't get a lot of shine.
あ、はい。僕はゴーシュスウェード18歳です。ただいまユーサリの市場で買った缶スープを開けようとしていて。
And finally, entry number 5, Tegami Bachi. I don't quite know what it is about Tegami Bachi, but despite not being a horror story, it keeps reminding me of Hellgirl. Maybe it's the overall atmosphere, but if you enjoy healing anime, this is a very relaxing story that unfolds into a poignant one. It tells the tale of Lag, a letter B, basically a mail delivery protagonist whose letters are actually the important feelings of the senders. While it may come off as a harmless and boring story, it is actually very endearing. The characters are rich, and for an adventure fantasy shonen of this caliber, I don't quite understand how little people speak of it. Once again, I'm praying the clip can convince you into watching it, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10 too. This anime is also available on crunchyroll.com/Misty, so do the right move like the rest of you, the viewers, and swing by Crunchyroll for a sweet 14-day free trial. You won't regret it. Probably.
ゴーシュ、ロダ。
So this is it. I hope you guys found something interesting to watch. We got a good mix of about every category, so there's definitely something for every type of person. It just depends if you've seen it or not. And otherwise, if you want to extend your knowledge and delude your pickiness, maybe you'll find something just a tiny bit more interesting that you might not have thought of at first sight. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave a like or if you want to subscribe, I always am very grateful for both. And I will catch you on the next video I'll do very soon. You take care. I love you.
I've been through the hard times, I've been on the wrong side, I've been ashamed. So many memories, you know I'd like to change.